Well, you came a long way to now, and obviously, some people know your story, some people don't. But take me back to the beginning. Like, what was it that made you fall in love with music, and how'd you get into DJing?
So I I think like with a lot of people, I've always loved music, and so I started out rapping. Then I realized I don't know how to rap. Like I suck. And so I come from a family of DJs. I had a cousin that was a DJ. Then my uncle, he was a DJ, and so it was just kind of easy to transition. So I just kind of like just said like I'm gonna just try it.
Hmm.
And so I was going to Prairie View A&M University when I started, and literally just fell in love with DJing there. Um, Worked my way up. I would say Mr. Rogers was a big. Mr. Rogers has been like one of like the most biggest influence as far as my DJing career
Yeah.
is involved. Like I wouldn't even went to Prairie View if I never went to like a homecoming party and Mr. Rogers was DJing.
Hmm.
Because I'm from I'm from Sugar Land, but we live in Richmond now. And I went to a predominantly white school. So
Yeah.
going to a black college and you seeing all these like prominent black people and it's like a vibe. You're like, all right. Well, I'm like, I was supposed to go to West Virginia University. I told Mama I ain't going. I'm
I
going
ain't
to Prairie
leaving.
View.
Yeah.
And so once I started DJing there, I came in the same year as DJ Chose. So it was just a lot of great DJs that was there and a lot of competition to kind of accelerate how fast I got how fast I got going.
Yeah.
And left from PV, came to Houston, and I was DJing here and there. And I started working at some club or whatever. And I have a cousin named DJ D Wells.
Okay.
He was DJing at Grooves, I was DJing at this other club. And I remember like we was kind of coming up at the same time. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to go to the strip club. And so I saw that it was a strip club called Harlem Nights with Tammy the Tiger. They was having like an audition for strip club DJs, and me and my friend DJ Colo, we just put this this tape together, like this audition tape together, where he was talking and I was DJing because I didn't even talk at first.
Yeah.
Got on there, stayed there for 6 months, and then Eric told me to come work with him. And then once I started working with DJ Eric, and that's when my life kind of like changed,
Mm.
and it just been up ever since from there.
Well, PV's a great place to start. I didn't go to PV, but being from Houston, when I would like come home from school and senior year, I would sneak away to some of
Yeah.
them parties. And you know, people don't understand. I get on like my generation for that generation, and the kids these days. Like I'm not that old, but at the same time, like I feel like it was just a different time back then, and you just really had to
No,
be there.
facts. Like I went to PV in 2009, from 2009 to 2013,
Okay.
and I feel like I came in at the peak era of like Texas boogie song music. It was like going to school with celebrities.
Right.
Like I mean, Young Nation didn't go there, but you had like a lot of people that made songs for the clubs were coming out of was coming out of PV like a lot, and then seeing DJ Chose take off, seeing B King, long live B King, but seeing him always there, seeing the Party Boys always come through. It was like going to school with celebrities, and it was a great look for Texas for a long time.
It was.
And that era, you can't even duplicate it. Like no one has ever made boogie music ever again, and you still play the songs like they're new.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. It was a good time. When you were at PV, did you really have a name for yourself, or that didn't come till much later? Like
It didn't.
when you got to Houston.
I didn't really have a name. I had a name like I was like known because I was I've always had really great song selection, and so that's what kind of like helped me get a lot of gigs at Prairie View. But I mean, it was definitely dominated. The DJ market was definitely dominated by Chose and Mr. Rogers. If they
Right.
unless they wasn't on the flyer, wasn't nobody going. So
Yeah.
I did like a lot of dome. I mean, I did a lot of like not dome, but dormitory parties, like in dorms and stuff like that, and like just kind of like made my name through there. I didn't really make a name for myself until I started working with DJ Eric.
Okay, got it. And once you started working with DJ Eric, and now you're back in Houston, what was that process like to get gigs, and like what are the type of places that you were DJing then, and how did you kind of like climb that ladder?
So once I started working with DJ Eric, it really did decline like me getting regular club gigs because I started being looked at as a strip club DJ.
Okay.
And so strip club DJs, they do have a stigmatism where like they don't know how to DJ. They just know they know how to talk. They drop talk. Where it was different for me, and I kind of accelerated with DJ Eric and in the strip club eras because I knew how to scratch. I know how to scratch. I know how to mix. I know how to blend. And then I was learning how to talk. And so once I kind of all put it all together, it just kind of made me. And I literally what made me start getting gigs is I started getting burnt out on the strip club. Like it was like that's all I had. Like that was it. Wherever we went, if we went to Atlanta, Miami, wherever we going, it was always a strip club. So I started getting burnt out on it, and then I started to feel like I wasn't creative enough because in the strip club, it's not about how good you DJ. It's about how good, like you, damn near how you talk.
Damn.
It's like the talking and the DJ and damn near got to go hand in hand, but it's like 51% more talking.
Okay.
And so I didn't feel creative enough, so I started making mashups and I started putting them on my Instagram, and then that started getting me like R&B gigs and started getting me other gigs because that's when people started realizing, oh, bro can DJ. And then when I get to these gigs, I already know like I've always had the mindset like if I get here, I gotta show my ass. So when I got there, I made sure I was fully prepared, made sure like I overperformed.
Right.
And so then that would give me some more gigs. So I'd be like, well, matter of fact, can you do this gig? And so that's how I started getting gigs outside the strip club. But for the longest, it was just only me DJing in the strip club.
Okay. Is it hard because now you're doing both? You're doing the strip club and you're doing R&B nights and other like bars. Is it hard to transition back and forth of like, kind of doing that lever of, okay, strip club, I got to talk a lot. I might not have to talk as much at these places, or they might not want me to talk as much.
It's not hard because they expect me to talk.
Okay, at the R&B places as well.
Yeah, I don't even get no MC. All the places I've gotten booked at, they don't give me no MC. It might be MC there before I get there,
Right.
but bro gone when I get on. I'll be like, what the hell? Like, where you going?
Like, nah, he got it.
Literally. So it's not it is a challenge for the R&B because I have to adjust what I say. Like these aren't bad bitches. These are fine shits. These are sexy women, these beautiful ladies. And so like I had like the first time I did Ladies and Lyrics, like they was like, bro, you killed it, but like these not bitches. I was like, my bad.
These are beautiful black queens.
Yeah.
Blaze, come on.
And so I had to start being conscious, like, all right, I know how to talk. I know I'm comfortable talking, but now I have to be conscious of how I say things. They have to be more softer.
Right.
So that it's not really a challenge. It's only a challenge when I leave. Like if I leave from R&B gig and got to go to 29, now that's hard because my whole mindset is more way calm. It's not in strip club mode. So sometimes I would have to sit in the car for like 10 minutes, like and just like decompress and be like, all right, let's go.
Yeah. Slap yourself in the face a couple times.
Yeah.
Get it. Like, all right, come on, let's get it. Well, yeah, you can obviously do both. I've seen you do both, and you're good at it. So it's good that you have that duality and you actually can be a good DJ, like have the skills and not just playing songs. Because a lot of people don't scratch no more. A lot of people not spending that much time to do the word play and to, I guess blending and mashups. I don't know too much of the difference, but you have the skill set to be a full DJ.
Yeah.
So that's appreciated from a music lover such as myself and my friends.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it.